So let's solve this question. This question came in the year 2022, and I mean to say that this question came recently this year, and IIT Kharagpur they conducted GATE this time. Fine. So you can see this question. This question is based on C programming concept. Okay, and at the end of the question, you can see the ASCII encoding of all the characters are given. Okay, like here you can see capital A has the ASCII encoding of 65, B has 66, C has 67, and similarly here all the small characters like small a, small b, small c, etc. Their ASCII code is given as 97, 98, 99. Okay, and also the operators ASCII code are also given. Like star has the ASCII code of 42, plus has 43, minus has 45. Fine. So I hope you can understand this. Fine. And after that you can see 4 options are given. Z, option A, capital Z, capital K, capital S. Option B, 122, 75, 83. Option C, star, minus, plus. Option D, capital P, small x, plus. Fine. Yeah. And now you can see, okay, so let's solve this question. You see, in this year, they have the questions which were asked from C programming was not difficult. Okay, they asked very easy question from this concept. Okay, so this question is very easy. So let's solve it. So here you can see that in the main function, 2 arguments are there. Okay, just forget about that part. Just concentrate here. Char A is equal to P. So small a is a character variable. Okay, which holds the character P. Fine. Similarly, small b is a character variable which holds the character small x. Fine. All the characters are written within a single quote, like you can see here. Okay. So now char C is a character variable which holds the character which is obtained by calculating this part. Fine. So let's calculate this. What's written? A and B. Then plus, then star. Fine. So here you can see that star is written within a single quote. It means what? It represents a character. Fine. And here you see plus. It does not represent a character because it is not written within a single quote. Similarly, A and B, these A and B are not character. These are variables. Okay. Just be careful with this part because I think lots of students, they might have made this blunder mistake. They thought small a is a character, small b is a character. No, A and B are variables which holds the character. Fine. So I tell you what mistake the students might have made. They might have done like this. Small a, okay. So in place of small a, you have to write the ASCII value. So they wrote like this. In place of small a, they wrote 97. In place of small b, they wrote 98. Okay. No, this is wrong. Small a and small b are not characters. Okay. They are variables which holds the character. Fine. So what does variable do? Variable holds the value. Okay. So what is the value of small a? Capital P. Fine. So in place of small a, capital P is there. It means what? Here capital P is a character, not small is a character. And here you see it is a logical AND operator. And after that you see small b. Small b means what? Here you have to write the value which is held by small b. Okay. So it is small x. Fine. And then plus, then star. You see star. So what is the value corresponding to this star? Value corresponding to this star means what? You have to write down the ASCII value and it is written and it's given here. Star has the corresponding ASCII code 42. Just write here 42. Fine. So now you have to write down the ASCII code of capital P and small x. So what is the ASCII code of capital P? So you see ASCII code of capital P is for capital it's 65, for capital B it's 66, for capital C it's 67. Fine. So just in the same way you just calculate. So it's 80. Fine. So the ASCII code of capital P is 80. Okay. Now, and what is the ASCII code of small x? The ASCII code of small x is, you see, the ASCII code of small z is 122. So the ASCII code of small y will be 121, and ASCII code of small z, x will be 120. So here you have to write 120. Fine. Plus 42. Okay. So I hope you got it. So with this table, you have to find out the ASCII code of capital P and small x. Okay. So now just solve this, apply logical AND operator on this. So here what you have to do, you just convert these two numbers into binary. Okay, into binary code. After that, you just apply logical AND operator. So what is the binary value of 80? Just write down. Here we are solving first this. After that, whatever the value we will get, just add it to 42. Fine. So what is the binary value of 80? 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64. 1, 2, 4, 8, 16. Fine. So this is the binary value of 80. Just check it again. Yes. So now just write down the binary value of 120. Okay. 64 plus 32, 96. Now 96 plus 16, 112. Okay. Then okay. So this is the binary value of 120. Okay. So now just apply logical AND operator. So 0 and 0, 0, 0 and 0, 0, 0 and 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 1, 1, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 1, 1, 0, 0. So here we got this value after calculating this part. Fine. So what is the corresponding decimal value of this part? 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64. 64 plus, yes, it's 80. Fine. So after solving this part, we will get the value as 80. So just add it with 42. 80 plus 42, you will get 122. Fine. So you will get 122. So now, so C has the value 122, but C is of character type. So again, you have to convert this decimal value into the corresponding character. Fine. But let's do it later. Fine. So we have solved this one. Now just come to this part. Let's solve character. What is the value which is held by cat D? Fine. So now I am roughing this due to lack of space. Okay. Fine. So D is equal to A, then logical or B. Okay. Then minus. So what is the value of A? P. Okay. What is the value of B? X. Minus. So here you see this minus is written within a single quote. It represents a character. Okay. So what is the ASCII value corresponding to this character minus? It's 45. Okay. Fine. So now just write out the ASCII value of P. We have calculated previously. It was 80. Fine. And the ASCII value of X was what? 120. Now 45. So just apply logical OR between 80 and 120. Just be careful, this is not divide. Okay, this is logical OR. Fine. Here I am not explaining you how logical or logical AND it works. I hope you know this. Okay. Here just I am trying to solve the question. So just solve this. So just write down the binary value of 80. 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64. So this is the binary value of 80. And let's write the binary value of 120. 64 plus 3296 plus 16112. Now I apply logical OR. Fine. 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 1 1 1 1 1 0 1 1 1 1 1. So after solving this, you are getting this. So what is the decimal value of this part? The decimal value of this part is okay. You see, okay, just forget it. So what is the decimal value of this part? The decimal value of this part is 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64. 64 plus 32, 96, 106, 112, 120. So it's 120. So just subtract 45 from 120. Okay. So 120 minus 45, 55, 60, it's 75. So now D will contain the value 75. Okay. So now D contains the value 75 and C contains the value what? 122. Okay. So now let's calculate char E. But you see, it's not required to calculate the value of char E, because you can see if the value because you see in the printf the value of C, D and E are printed. If the value of C and D match, then you don't have to calculate this part. Fine. So if you wish to calculate, you can calculate it, but it's not required, because you know in the examination the time is very less and you have to solve more and more questions. Fine. So we have got the value of C and D as 122 and 75. So now this part is left, char E. Fine. So now we have, so I am going to rub this now to calculate char C part. Okay. So now we have the value of C as 122 and the value of D as 75. Okay. So now let's calculate the value for the character E. Okay. Char E. Let's calculate the value for this variable. So what's written? A. Then what is this operator? Is it exponential operator? No. This is exclusive OR operator. Fine. This is exclusive OR operator. A exclusive OR B. Okay. So in general mathematics we use this operation for exclusive OR operator, but in C programming we use this operator. Fine. To represent exclusive OR. Okay. So then what's written? Plus, then plus. So just solve this. So what is A? A is P, that is what? 80. Exclusive OR B. What is B? B is X, that is 120. Fine. Okay. So let's solve this. So just write the binary value for 80. 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64. 1, 2, 4, 8, 16. So this is the binary value for B, and the binary this is the binary value for 80, and now the binary value for 120 is what? 64 plus 32, 96 plus 6112, this one. Fine. Okay. So what I have done now, I have written the value for A. Okay. So A holds the character P. P has the ASCII value 80. Fine. Now B holds the character X. X has the ASCII value 120. And now I am going to apply exclusive OR on this number. Fine. Let's apply exclusive OR. Okay. So what we do in exclusive OR? Just see this 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0. Okay. And now 0 1 is 1. 1 1 is 0. Same type of bit you will write 0, but if the bits are different you will write 1. Okay, here you see 0 0 same, then 0, then here you see 1 1 is same, so I have written 0, but here the bits are different, 0 1, so I have written here 1. Here also the bits are different, so I will write here 1, but here the bits are same, so I will write here 0. Okay. Then what is the decimal value of this binary number? 4, 8, 16, 32. It's 40. Fine. So 40 will be added to this plus of this character plus. So what is this? 43. So 40 will be added with 43 and we will get the value 83. Fine. So it means what? Now E has the value 83. Okay. So I have got the value for C, D and E. So now let's check the option. So is it option B? So C has the value 122, sorry. So is it option B? So many students, they may make some mistake and they will tick this option. They will select this option, option B. But option B is not a correct option because in the printf you see %C is there. It means what? We have to write the corresponding character of these decimal values, okay, of these ASCII values. So what is the corresponding character for this ASCII value? 122, then 75 and then 83 we have to write. So let me rub this part now. Fine. So for capital C, so for 122, it corresponds to this small z. Here you can see. So z will be printed here. Fine. And now D. Okay. So D has the value 75. So now 75 corresponds to what? Here you can see A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K. Fine. So A has the value 65, then B has the value 66, C has the value 67, then 68, then 69, then 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75. So 75 has the corresponding character K. So it means what? K will be printed. Fine. And here you can see 83 is there. So here capital K will be printed, now 83. So it means what? Which character will be printed? So here you just go it further. So here 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83. Fine. So just write the characters now. Up to K I have written now L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S. So 83 is corresponding to the character S. So now for 83 S will be printed. So it means what? Z, K and S will be printed. So option A is the correct option. Fine. So Z, K and S will be printed. Okay. So that's all about this question. So let's move to the next question. Thank you.